रक्षन्तु मे देव सदा त्वदीया दयातरङ्गानुचराः कटाक्षाः श्रोत्रेषु पुंसाम् अमृतम् क्षरन्तीं सरस्वतीं संश्रितकामधेनुम्। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। सर्वेभ्यः नमांसि। शुभ सायं च। अस्तु, अग्रे गमनात् पूर्वं पुनः एकवारं प्रार्थयामि। यतः प्रथमं रामायणं महर्षिणा वाल्मीकिना रचितम्, अनन्तरं भासः रामायणम् अधिकृत्य नाटकमिदं किञ्चित् स्वकपोलकल्पित रङ्गतन्त्रैः सः नूतनतां तत्र नाटके यथा एतत् दृश्य यज्ञं चाक्षुषयज्ञं सः तत्र कानिचन परिवर्तनानि कृतवान् अस्ति। तद् रामायणकथायाः तेन रामायणकथायाः बाधा सर्वथा न भवति। अनन्तरं वाल्मीकिः यद् लिखितवान् अत्र नास्ति, नाटके यदस्ति तद् अनुभवामः। तत् प्रथमम्। We are going to enjoy whatever Bhasa has presented here in this Nataka. Whatever modifications he has made, let us accept it. And one more thing we have to remember, whenever we are logically discussing or talking or giving our opinions about Dasharatha, Sita, whoever it is, this has happened in Treta Yuga. Each yuga is thousands of years. So what happened just 100 years before, we cannot imagine. Sometimes we cannot even believe. So many things are there. How our ancestors were there, how what strength they had, what willpower they had, we don't have. Or we may boast that we have much more than that. That is different. But one thing is what the society in Treta Yuga, how it was, whether it was patriarchal, whether it was women were given more importance. That is not the discussion here. Let us not deviate from that point. That let us focus on the drama and let us enjoy it. Bhasa has presented Ramayana in a different way. So we are not here to change Ramayana story, nor are we commenting about the characters, where the Kaikeyi was, but she should have done like this, he should have done like that. That has already happened. The story is ready-made and given to us. Just for fun, we can have some discussions. I don't have any objection. But what I feel is that will not serve the purpose. How the society was in Ramayana period, we don't have a yardstick that it has to be like this, this has to be like this. So please, punah prarthayami. If discussion is regarding the Nataka, the understanding of the words or particular padyas or some other information regarding this Nataka, satyam nischayena aham tat sarvam vadami. Kintu दशरथः एवं कार्यं कृतवान्, कैकेयी किमर्थम् एवम् अस्ति, तदा स्त्रीणां कथमासीत् अवस्था, तेषां किं समानता आसीत् वा, तद्विषये अहं सर्वथा वक्तुमपि न इच्छामि, वक्तुमहं न पारयामि, यतः मम योग्यता नास्ति तत्र. I'm not the person to comment about the characters of Ramayana nor Pratimanataka. So let us stick to Pratimanataka. Whatever doubts you have, other than suggestions regarding the characters, he should have done. We are not in that position. Ataha tad kevalam punaha prarthayami. Yadi kinchit manoranjanartham kinchit लघु विचार विनिमयः भवति चिन्ता नास्ति, यावत् तत् क्षेमकरम् अस्ति तत् कुर्मः, अस्तु वा? अस्तु, गच्छामः अग्रे। अत्र तद्दिने सकामम् इति पदस्य तत्र कामम् इति पदं कदाचित् व्ययत्वेन भवति, अत्र कामशब्दस्य अभिलाषा इत्यपि भवति. The reason here is he is telling his heart, be assured or be happy that you fulfilled your and be satisfied. More than that, saphala manoratho bhava, in the sense Bharata is not after his father's death. Kintu agamana samaye shakunani dushshakunani anantaram atyanta vilakshana anubhavaha tena prayaha praptaha. He must have come across some bad omen and so many other things that give rise to his doubt that Dasharatha might be, there must be some serious problem with Dasharatha. So now as he sees Dasharatha's Pratima, and when Devakulika tells that it is none other than Dasharatha's statue, who for the sake of Stri Shulka sent one son to the forest, and the other son he asked for Rajya and all that. So now it is assured, now it is certain that Dasharatha is dead. So in that context, he says, Hridaya sakamam bhava, yat krite tvam shankase sakamam bhava. Regarding what you were thinking, doubting, what you are doubting, that has been proved true. That is what it means. Not that you fulfill your ambition as if Bharata was waiting for his father's death. Not like that. What you doubted, that has proved right. Yataha pitranidhanam shrunu pitranidhanam dhairyam tavat gacha. So he is also trying to console himself. That has already happened and you have to bear the consequences. Kintu tasya कः विषयः इतोपि अत्यन्त दुःखदायकः इत्युक्ते नीचः शुल्कशब्दः यदि मां स्पृशति अथा सत्यं भवति तत्र देहः विशोध्यः. If this word, it's a very painful word. This word is first of all hated a lot, shulka shabda, and if regarding this I have been associated with this incident, and then if it is proven to be true, then definitely I need to undergo some prayashchitta, or I need to undergo purification, in the sense I have to correct it somehow. Anantaram Devakulikah vadati aryeti tatra saha vadati ikshvaku kulalapaha khalvayam. Definitely, indeed, is this style of addressing Arya. It belongs to this kings of Ikshvaku Kula. Kachit Kaikeyi putro Bharato bhavannano. By any chance are you Kaikeyi's son Bharata? Athakim. Then what? But then what in the sense here? Definitely I belong to Ikshvaku Kula. Dasharatha putro Bharatosmi. Natu Kaikeyaha. I'm the son of Bharat. I'm the son of Dasharatha and not Kaikeyi. I inherit all the great qualities of Dasharatha and not Kaikeyi. Tena hi apruche bhavantam. She asks for his permission to leave. Tena hi apruche bhavantam. Please allow me to leave, exit. Tishtha. Shesham abhidiyata. You have already started all this, and please enlighten me about the rest, so that nothing will be remaining. Whatever is left about this incident, please tell me. Uchyatam. Devakulikah tada chintayati. Saha yeshah bharatah iti janati. Anantaram yeshah prathamameva Dasharathasya maranavartam shrutva अत्यंत दुःखितः इत्यपि जानाति। इदानीं कैकेय्याः विषये किमपि कुवार्तां वदामि चेत् का गतिः इति तस्य चिन्ता। कः उपायः? श्रूयताम्। उपरतस्तत्र भवान् दशरथः, उपरतः दशरथः पूज्यः दशरथः अथवा महाराजः दशरथः उपरतः मृतः। सीतालक्ष्मणसहायस्य रामस्य वनगमनप्रयोजनं न जाने। सः अत्यन्त चातुर्येण वदति, एतत्तु सत्यं, महाराजस्य मरणवार्ता सत्यमेव, किन्तु रामस्य वनगमनं कथं? सीतालक्ष्मणसहायस्य रामस्य, लक्ष्मणाभ्यां सः रामः यद्वनं गतवान् तस्य प्रयोजनं किम् इति अहं न जाने। मम एतद् अहं न जानामि। कथम् आर्योऽपि वनं गतः। इदानीं रामस्य वनगमनवार्तां भरतः शृणोति। अतः कथं द्विरुक्तिः यदा भवति तस्य टु एम्फसैज, that means his emotions are all the more intense. कथं आर्योऽपि वनं गतः, my dear brother also went to the forest. द्विगुणं मोहमुपगतः. For the second time he faints. Kumara, samashvasihi. Have courage, or control yourself, or be assured, whatever it is, like all these put together. Samashvasya, he controls himself, calms down. Then he thinks, Ayodhyam atavi bhutam pitra bhratra cha varjitam pipasartonudhavami kshinatoyam nadimiva. Aham katham अयोध्या प्रवेशं करोमि इति स्वस्य दशां वर्णयति। यथा पिपासार्तः क्षीणतोयां नदीम् अनुधावति तथा अहम् अनुधावामि अयोध्या नगरीं प्रति इति सः चिन्तयति। पित्रा भ्रात्रा च वर्जिताम् अटवीभूताम् अयोध्यां पिपासार्तः क्षीणतोयां नदीम् इव अनुधावामि। सः चिन्तयति, अहं तु मातुलगृहात् पितुः अस्वास्थ्यकारणं श्रुत्वा धावित्वा आगतवान्. I am rushing towards Ayodhya, which in turn has turned into a forest. And like forest means it's wilderness. Naturally, it's nobody likes to enter a forest alone. And have been rushing towards Ayodhya, and it is as if a thirsty man runs towards a river. That means pipasartha, is very thirsty, and kshinatoyam nadim, there is very, very little water, or there is no water, the river that has been dried up. Kshinatoya can be very little water, that means which will not help me in any way, or it can be dry also. Saha chintayati, पिता तु परलोकं गतवान्, भ्राता तु वनं गतवान्, इदानीं तौ विना अटवीभूता अयोध्या, अटवी सदृश, अटवी, that word itself tells it is infested with all cruel animals and life is very, very difficult there. तादृश अयोध्या. पूर्वं कथम् आसीत्? अहं राजकुमारः आसम्, अत्यंत सुखमय भ्रातृभिः सह अहम् अत्यंत सुखमय जीवनं यापितवान्. इदानीम् अनन्तरं पिता सर्वे अस्माकं सर्वेषां दायित्वम्, आल् रेस्पान्सिबिलिटीस्, वयम् अत्यंत स्वच्छन्दतया जीवनं यापितवन्तः. इदानीं मम पूज्य पिता, अत्यंत प्रिय पिता, सः परलोकं गतवान्. मम प्रिय भ्राता रामः, अनन्तरं लक्ष्मणश्च, सीतया सह रामः लक्ष्मणः, ते अपि वनं गतवन्तः. इदानीम् अयोध्यायां किमपि स्वारस्यं नास्ति, सा अटवी सदृशी अस्ति. अतः पित्रा भ्रात्रा वर्जिताम् अयोध्याम् अटवीभूताम् अयोध्याम् कथम् अहम् अनुधावामि. अनुधावामि is like I'm rushing forward. पिपासार्थः क्षीणतोयां नदीम् इव अनुधावामि. Just as एषः तृषार्तः यः जलं पातुम् इच्छति सः नदी समीपं गच्छति किन्तु नदी शुष्का जाता अस्ति. तादृशीं नदीं यथा धावति जलार्थं तथा अहम् अयोध्यां प्रविशन् अस्मि इति स्वस्य विषये एव अनुकम्पा. अनन्तरं विफलयत्नः. मम इदानीम् अयोध्यागमनं किमपि सुखकरं नास्ति. सः पुनः देवकुलिकम् उद्दिश्य वदति, आर्या विस्तरश्रवणं मे मनसः स्थैर्यम् उत्पादयति. स्थैर्यम् इत्युक्ते तत्र स्थिरता. I will control, I'll have a stable mind. विस्तरश्रवणं, please explain in detail. सर्वं विस्तरेण, अत्यन्त विस्तरेण यद्यत् प्रवृत्तं तत्सर्वं वद. एतेन अहं किञ्चित् स्थिरता, मम मनः स्थिरतां प्राप्नोति अथवा किञ्चित् शान्तिं प्राप्नोमि. तत् सर्वम् अनवशेषम् अभिधीयताम्. अतः तत् इत्युक्ते तत्र तत् सर्वम् इत्युक्ते वाट् एवर् हेस् हेपन्ड् तत् सर्वं वृत्तान्तम् अनवशेषं किञ्चिदपि शेषं विना, वितौट् एनिथिङ्ग् लेफ्ट्, that means without hiding anything, अभिधीयताम्, उच्यताम्. देवकुलिकः वदति, श्रूयताम्, तत्र भवता राज्याभिषिच्यमाने तत्र भवति रामे भवतो जनन्याभिहितं किल. So he is telling what happened. श्रूयताम्, listen. तत्र भवता राज्याभिषिच्यमाने तत्र भवति रामे भवतो जनन्या अभिहितं किल. किं वदति इत्युक्ते सः देवकुलिकः यदा रामस्य अभिषेकः निश्चितः, राज्ञा महाराजस्य अभिलाषा आसीत् यत् रामः राज्यभारं करोति. तस्मिन् प्रसंगे तत्र भवति भवतो जनन्या अभिहितं किल. देन् भवतः माता कैकेयी सा एवं उक्तवती, अभिधीयताम्, अभिहितं किल, जनन्या अभिहितं. So he just, it's incomplete answer. So he just starts as Dasharatha had decided to crown Rama as the prince. At that time, your mother, she told like this. He stops. Tishtha. So then Rama, Kshamita, Bharata, he assumes the rest. Yat Yeshaha Vadati Rajya Abhishicyamane Tatra Bhavati refers to Kaikeyi. Rame, these are all in special Sati Saptami Prayoga, Jananya Abhihitam. So he stops. He cuts him in the middle. Tam smritva shulkadosham bhavatu mamasuto rajetyabhihitam tadhairyenashvasantya vrajasuta vanamityaryoप्यभिहितः tam drishtva baddhachiram nidhanamasadrusham rajananugataha patyante dhik pralapa nanumai sadrisha shesha prakritivihi. Saha kim sanjatam iti kshanamatrena manasi tatsarvam tasya manasi o evameva jatam syat. So he assumes or he imagines what might have happened, what might have been the scenario in the palace when this happened. Tam smritva shulkadosham bhavatu mamasuto rajetyabhihitam. That what he says, what Devakulika Raja kim chintitavaniti, tat prathama vakye तद्धैर्येणाश्वसन्त्या व्रजसुतवनमित्यार्योऽप्यभिहितः तत् कैकेय्याः प्रतिक्रिया तं दृष्ट्वा बद्धचीरं निधनमसदृशं राजाननुगतः. What is the result or what happened later? What is the after effect of that? पात्यन्ते धिक् प्रलापा ननुमयि सदृशा शेषा प्रकृतिभिः. So here अत्र एषा एतदपि सुवदना वृत्तं यत्र 20 अक्षराणि सन्ति. प्रथमम् एतत् अन्वयं वदामि. तं शुल्कदोषं स्मृत्वा मम सुतो राजा भवतु इति अत्र पश्यन्तु. तं शुल्कदोषं स्मृत्वा मम सुतो राजेत्यभिहितम् इति अस्ति खलु. अत्र राजा भवतु इति अभिहितम्. प्रथमवाक्यं तत् धैर्येण आश्वसन्त्या तया सुता इत्युक्ते अड्रेसिंग् सुता वनं व्रज इति आर्यः अभिहितः. तद्धैर्येण आश्वसन्त्या सुता वनं व्रज इति आर्यः अपि अभिहितः. तं बद्धचीरं दृष्ट्वा राजा असदृशं निधनं गतः ननु. तं बद्धचीरं दृष्ट्वा राजा असदृशं निधनं गतः ननु. प्रकृतिभिः शेषाः सदृशाः सदृशाः प्रलापाः धिक् प्रलापाः मयि पात्यन्ते ननु. So like everything here, nanu is used, khalu, nanu and all this. Indeed, definitely or certainly he is telling like this. So taking advantage of that that Stri Shulka, Kanya Shulka, Kaikeyi must have told Mama Sutaha Raja Bhavatu, let my son be the king. And then tad dhairyena ashvasantya. So as the Dasharatha had promised Kaikeyi, and she asked that with that assurance, she again made one more, she committed one more, or she told one more sentence. Suta vanam vraja iti aryaha pi abhihitaha. She must have told with the same assurance. That means when Dasharatha was ready to make Bharata as the king or the crown prince, so Kaikeyi was very well assured that Dasharatha is in my, I can make him dance to my tunes. Meri muthi mein hai. I can control him. So with that confidence, she must have told Suta vanam vraja iti aryaha api abhihitaha. Even Rama must have been told to go to the forest. Tam baddhachiram drishtva. So when Rama went to the forest, when Rama was about to go to the forest, he must not have gone like a prince with all that retinue. Definitely he must have gone as people usually go to the forest, like vanaprastha. They don't care for all these material comforts. Chiram valkalam dhrutva saha prayaha gatavan syat. तद्द्रष्टुं दशरथः अत्यन्त तद्दृष्ट्वा दशरथः अत्यन्त दुःखितः असदृशं निधनं राजा गतः ननु. So Kalidasa always tells, so they are all very the people of Ikshvaku Vamsha, they are not ordinary people. Earlier Bharata was boasting that Even Mrityu Devata waits for their Ichha Maranatva. When they are ready, they will go. That means gradually their maturity level increases, and after doing all their duty, they realize that they will develop detachment, and on their own voluntarily they embrace death. When such is the case, naturally, definitely this must have been an unnatural death. Asadrisham nidhanam rajananugataha. Anantaram, more than anything else, tatra Ramasya, Dasharathasya, Bharatasya, kasmin विषये चिंता अधिका इत्युक्ते प्रकृतिभिः, प्रकृति इत्युक्ते प्रजाः, प्रकृतिभिः प्रजाभिः धिक्प्रलापः. प्रथमम् अत्र पुत्रशोकात् एषः मरणं प्राप्तवान्. इदानीं अमात्य प्रजाः सर्वे जनपदाः पुरवर्गैः शेषाः धिक्प्रलापः. Then whatever is remaining, it is only anger towards me. शेषाः धिक्प्रलापः. धिक्कारयुक्तानि इत्युक्ते जयघोषः न, like मुर्दाबाद एवं वदन्ति खलु. तत्र जयं भवतु, जयतु जयतु इति जयघोषः न, दिक्प्रलापः. सर्वे कैकेयीं तथा तत्र रामस्य वनगमनार्थं कारणीभूतं मां च मयि प्रकृतिभिः दिक्प्रलापाः पात्यन्ते. मम उपरि निक्षिपन्ते. I have been showered. It is not shower is in a positive sense or a good sense. I have been thrown, dik pralapa. I have been stoned like that. Dik pralapaha mayi patyante, mayi nikshipyante. अस्तु, तावदेव. अत्र प्रायः तत्र नास्ति संशयः इति मन्ये. प्रथमवाक्ये शुल्कविषये यत् निर्धारं कैकेयी स्वीकृतवती, मम सुतः राजा भवतु इति. अनन्तरं तद्धैर्येण आश्वसन्त्या हियर्, यदा राजा एवं निर्धारं शुल्क पूरणविषये स्त्रीशुल्कस्य इदानीं यदा सा याचितवती, तत् पूरणविषये सः आश्वासनं दत्तवान्, धैर्यं प्राप्तवती कैकेयी. तेनैव धैर्येण सुता वनं गच्छ इति उक्तवती रामम्. अनन्तरं रामः वनं गतवान् वल्कलं धृत्वा. तद्दृष्ट्वा तद्दुःखम् असहमानः राजा मरणं प्राप्तवान्. एतत् सर्वम् एकत्र, किन्तु प्रजाः, अमात्याः, सर्वे पौराः मयि धिक्प्रलापाः पात्यन्ते. ये तत्र whoever the remaining they are doing this इति सः प्रलपति. पुनः मोहम् उपगतः, मूर्छां प्राप्नोति. तस्मिन् समये एव नेपथ्ये इदानीम् अस्माकम् अवधानं, we are slowly this Bharata lamenting is going on and on. At that time, Utsarata Aryaha, Utsarata ityukte give way, move away. Even this is used in Bhasa's Nataka. In many of these Natakas, whenever the king is arriving, whenever some VIP is arriving, usually others will be made to move away. So Utsarata Aryaha, Utsarata, make way. Devakulikaha vilokya aye kale khalvagata devyah putre mohamupagate hastasparsho hi matranam ajalas sajalanjalihi. So he is a bit relieved. Putre moham upagate devyah kale agataha khalu. Kale khalu agata devyah putre moham upagate. So putre moham upagate devyah kale khalu agataha. काले आगतः खलु मातॄणां हस्तस्पर्शः अजलस्य अजलस्य अजलः सजलाञ्जलिः इव इति अस्माकम् एतत् Atra, he is Devakulika, as Bharata faints for the second time. He thinks the queens must have uh, reached in time. That means earlier he was asked to clean that place and keep it ready. So with all necessary arrangements, so they have arrived. The news that this Utsarata is because the queens and their all others are they have approached this place. Pratima Griha Samipam. Ataha Saha Chintayati. Kale Khalu Agataha. They have definitely reached in time. And the sun has been, he has been fallen in a swoon, or he has been in utter grief. So it is like Matranam Hastasparshaha. Matranam Hastas. क्षम्यताम् अत्र अजलस्य इति अस्ति अतः एव अत्र पश्यन्ति अस्मि अजलस्य पाठान्तरः अस्ति अत्र मातॄणाम् अजलः सजलाञ्जलिः इस् वन् पाठ the other one is matrunam ajalasya jalanjalihi both are correct the summary finally it is the same. So matrunam hastasparshaha, just the touch of their hands, it will be like a sprinkling of water. Jalanjalihi ajalasya, for a very it gives such a pleasant feeling that one who is craving for water, for him you sprinkle or you give water for him. It can be sprinkling on the face one who has fainted, or giving water to the one who is really parched, who wants water. Tatah pravishanti devyah sumantrascha. Ita ito bhavatyah. So Sumantra enters. So far we had not seen him. Ita ito bhavatyah. This way he is showing them the way. Maybe it is the first time they are visiting this Pratima Graham. This Pratima Graham recently, if you just relating to the present days, this thing. Even here nowadays, if a person is very famous, they build a memorial for them, for him or her, and people of their family, they go and visit on like inaugurate, that will be inaugurated with all grandeur, and people visit that place. And later anniversaries will be, even for common the commoners in Kali Yuga, I'm telling that has been done. So then what to say, what to talk about Dasharatha and Ikshvakukula Vamshiyaha. So here Pratima Griha Bhasa definitely has, many have been inspired by Bhasa even to this day. So Saha Vadati, Ita ito bhavatyaha, he is addressing the Devis. Idam griham tat pratiman nrpasyanaha samuchrayo yasya sa harmya durlabaha ayantritairapratiharikagataihi vina pranamam pathikairupasyate. Idam griham tat pratiman nrpasyanaha samuchrayo yasya sa harmya durlabaha अयन्त्रितैरप्रतिहारिकागतैर्विना प्रणामं पथिकैरुपास्यते. तत्र सन्धिः यत्र अस्ति हर्म्यदुर्लभः अयन्त्रितैः अप्रतिहारिकागतैः उभयत्र विसर्गसन्धिः विना प्रणामम् अगेन पथिकैः उपास्यते. यस्य यस्य स समुच्छ्रयः हर्म्यदुर्लभः तत् इदं नः प्रतिमानृपस्य गृहम्। पुनरेकवारं वदामि। यस्य सः समुच्छ्रयः हर्म्यदुर्लभः तत् इदं नः प्रतिमानृपस्य गृहम्। पुनः एतत् स्वीकुर्मः। प्रतीकैः उपास्यते। इदं गृहम् अप्रतिहारिकागतैः अयन्त्रितैः पथिकैः विना प्रणामम् उपास्यते। पुनः यद् गृहम् अप्रतिहारिकागतैः अयन्त्रितैः पथिकैः प्रणामं विना उपास्यते. So he is telling that this house, he's appreciating the beauty of that Pratima Graha. So it's almost, it's a height. Samuchraya is the height. It's as high as this palatial buildings or mansions. And the speciality of this is, though it resembles palace a lot, Pratiharika gataihi. Pratiharaha, whoever it is, the doorkeepers or somebody to stop. Apratiharika gataihi ayantritaihi. Like there is no one to stop you here, no one to check you here. And moreover, ayantritaihi, without being compelled. And pathikaihi, all these travelers, whoever is passing this way, pranamam vina upasyate, without any compellation to salute. This is these pratimas, this pratima graha, that is the speciality of this pratima graha. Almost it is like pratima graha versus raja prasada. Atra punah asya artham vadami. Yasya saha samuchrayah. Samuchraya ityukte aunnathyam, that the height. Saha harmya durlabaha. Yataha atra harmya ityukte prasadaha, the palace. Harmya durlabaha, that means even it surpasses the height, or it exceeds the height of palatial buildings. That means its external beauty is unparalleled. Pratiman Rupasya, that whatever Pratima, where the statues have been kept. And for us, Naha Pratiman Rupasya Griham, Idam Griham. This hall of statues of our king and his ancestors, definitely it has, its height is such that it resembles palatial buildings or mansions. Yet idam pratima griham apratiharika gataihi. Tatra dvare ye niyuktaha dvarapalakaha te na santi atra. Apratiharika gataihi ityukte tatra nivaraitum, atra pratishedam kartum kopi athava kapi nasti. Ayantritaihi, atra ye agachanti tesham kimapi niyamaha evameva karaniyam evam na karaniyam ityapi nasti. Anantaram tadrisha pathikaihi pranamam vina upasyate. Atra nrupabhavane kim tatra pratishedaha bhavati. Pratiharinaha tatraiva tatra pade pade tesham niyantranam bhavati. Anantaram tatra ayantrita ityukte tatra yantrita, lot of decorum, shishtacharaha palaniyaha, tat sarvam palaniyam eva rajaprasade. Ataha atra tat kimapi nasti. Anantaram pranamam vina. Atra kim, yadi atra devata griham nasti, rajagriham nasti, yada rajaprasadam pravishanti, maharajasya pranamam karaniyam eva. केवलम् उद्धटतया अहमेव श्रेष्ठः इति ततः प्रवेशः नास्ति। जयतु महाराजः इति यः कोऽपि भवति, यद्यपि शत्रु पक्षेण आगतः सः अपि तथा शिष्टाचारः that they follow. What is that called? अस्तु, किन्तु अत्र किमपि यदि कोऽपि श्रान्तः आगच्छति, सः पथिकः अत्र आगच्छति, देव मानव सदृश प्रतिमाः पश्यति, यदि प्रणामं कर्तुम् इच्छति करोति, नो चेत् तत्रापि एवं प्रयत्नपूर्वकं करणीयम् इत्येव नियमः नास्ति इति सः वदति। सुमन्त्रः प्रविश्य अवलोक्य भवत्यः न खलु प्रवेष्टव्यम्। So just then Sumantra enters. He is in the front. He enters. तत्र कः अस्ति? अस्माकं दुःखपूरितः नायकः भरतः अस्ति। तत्र मोहम् उपगतः देवकुलिकः अपि तं पश्यन् अस्ति। अतः सः तं दृष्ट्वा immediately he understands the situation. न खलु प्रवेष्टव्यम्, मास्तु मास्तु इति, न खलु प्रवेशः मास्तु इति वदति। अयं हि पतितः कोऽपि वयस्थ इव पार्थिवः. It is, one is Sumantra's sentence, the other is Devakulika's. अयं हि पतितः कोऽपि वयस्थ इव पार्थिवः. वयस्थ इत्युक्ते तरुणः, युवकः. Somebody seems to be a young fellow, fellow belonging to the royal family. पार्थिवः राजकुमारः इव, युव राजकुमारः इव अत्र कोऽपि पतितः अस्ति। तत्र देवकुलिकः वदति, परशङ्कामलं कर्तुं गृह्यतां भरतो ह्ययम्. So don't have any doubt about this. एषः अयं भरतः हि is indeed Bharata. Parashankamalam kartum. So don't have any doubt about this. He is none other than Bharata. Nishkrantah. Devakulikah Nishkrantah. Tada kinchit Bharatah kevalam Devakulikah tatra asti iti yatah saha moham upagatah. Devyah Sahasa upagamya. Sahasa, at once, immediately when they see Bharata, they rush towards him. Ha jata Bharata, ha vatsa iti. Bharata kinchit samashvasya. Arya, he is telling, oh, he was still in that shocked state. So when Devakulika had told all that, so about Rama, this the previous verse. So Arya iti vadati. Then Sumantra is very surprised. Jayatu Maharaja iti vaktum ichhati iti ardhokte. So the voice, Bharata's voice resembles Dasharatha so much that Sumantra was, for a moment, for a second, he thought that Sakshat Maharaja Dasharatha is there. He is calling Arya. Actually, Bharata addresses Devakulika. So Sumantra mistakes it for Dasharatha, calling him as Arya. So he says, Jayatu Maharaja iti vaktum ichhati savishadam. Suddenly he remembers that Dasharatha is no more. Aho swara sadrisham. What a striking resemblance to Dasharatha's voice. Manye pratimasto Maharajo vyaharati iti. So he thinks it must be His Majesty Dasharatha speaking from the image. That is his imagination. He thinks like that. So he's he's very much astonished by the similarity in the voice of Dasharatha and Bharata. This happens, isn't it? Many times fathers and sons voices or siblings voices, they resemble, and we mistake for somebody else, someone else. So then he also thinks, Bharata, he sees them. Atha matranam idanim ka avastha. What might be when he say, as they have approached him, then he wants to know what might be the condition of my mother's matranam atha idanim matranam ka avastha syat. What might be the condition of my mother's? Or maybe he is directly asking, what is your condition, mothers? Avagunthanam apanayanti. Tavat paryantam te avagunthana is the veil, that gungat, or that is the veil itself. What they cover with their, usually with their with the sari, they cover their heads. Avagunthanam apanayanti. So so far Bharata had seen them as queens. Probably they were wearing all that ornaments, and now it is with kesha shungaraha nasti kimapi nasti te evam kurvanti anantaram tad darshayanti pashyatu ka avastha iti pruchhati kalo pashyatu asmakam avastha iti. Then Sumantra immediately says he wants to tell the Devis Bhavatyaha Nigrihyatam Utkantha. Control your anxiety, because Atra Bharataha Purvameva Atyanta Dukhitaha Asti. Saha Itopi Yuva Rajakumaraha मातुलगृहात् आगतवान् अस्ति. दशरथस्य मरणवार्तां श्रुतवान्, तदेव प्रथम दुःखकारणम्. अनन्तरं तस्य प्रियभ्राता रामः वनं गतवान् अस्ति, तद्वितीय दुःखकारणम्. लक्ष्मणः सीता च वनं गतवन्तौ, तद् इतोपि दुःखकारणम्. एतत् सर्वम् अनन्तरं स्त्रीशुल्कविषये जनाः किं वदेयुः, मातरम् अहं तत्र न आसम्. In my absence, all this has happened. So definitely he thinks himself to be the cause of all this. With all this, Bharata has been very, very sad. When such is the case, even when these queens are standing there and they like with their they are outpouring their grief. So Sumantra is a very wise person. He says, Nigrahyatam utkanta. Just control your anxiety. अत्र भरतः इति भवेत्, सुमन्त्रः न. I'll just भरतः सुमन्त्रं विलोक्य सर्वसमुदाचारसन्निकर्षस्तु मां सूचयति, कच्चित् तात सुमन्त्रो भवान् ननो. So now Bharata's attention falls on Sumantra. Sarva samudachara sannikarshasthu mam socheti. Sarva samudachara, all decorum, and sannikarshaha, he has been very with intimacy, with lot of liberal, he is talking to the queens as if he has been very close to them. So mam suchayati. So he immediately, now Bharata, not that Bharata doesn't know Sumantra, but immediately now, as he had lost consciousness and he was looking for Devakulika, he hears Sumantra's voice, and then he says, oh, you must be, he's in a state of shock. Therefore, but in that state, he says, you must be Sumantra, who has been very close to the royal family. Kachit tata, Sumantro bhavannano. Tata here is, though it is father, as you are the well-wisher, he like equal to almost like his father. Sumantro bhavannano, aren't you Sumantra, our close well-wisher? Astu atra sthagayamaha. सत्यं तत्र अभिषिच्यमाने तत्र भवति रामे तत्र भवान् इति यदस्ति तस्य रामस्य एव रामे अभिषिच्य तत्र भवति रामे अभिषिच्यमाने मीन्स् इट्स् फॉर राम ओनली. Are there any hands raised? Shankari Ramesh.
नमस्ते महोदये.
नमस्ते.
एकस्मिन् श्लोके शेषाः दिक् प्रलापाः पात्यन्ते इति आसीत् किल?
दर्शयामि तत् किञ्चित्.
अत्र प्रकृतिभिः तत्र शेषाः सदृशाः इति विषयः तत् कुत्र अन्वेति? प्रकृतिभिः दिक् प्रलापाः मयि पात्यन्ते ननु. तत्र शेषाः
वदामि.
अस्तु महोदय.
तत्र प्रकृतिभिः तत् अमात्य अन्य पुरोगैः पुरोवासिभिः शेषाः इत्युक्ते अवशिष्टाः. Here it can be the people who are remaining, like these two. One is Rama, Lakshmana, Sita went to the forest. Dasharatha left, he died, and the people who are left behind. Sheshaha. अत्र शेषाः सदृशाः इत्यपि भवति. दिक्प्रलापाः. For दिक्प्रलापाः you have to apply that sheshaha. That means atra sadrishaha ityukte uchitaha, like whatever is dikpralapa. Sadrishaha dikpralapaha means whatever is befitting for me to accuse with those. With all that remaining this thing, I must have been targeted. Like that is the meaning.
महोदये, एवं भवति वा? प्रकृतिभिः सदृशाः शेषाः.
प्रकृतिभिः शेषाः सदृशाः दिक्प्रलापाः. प्रकृतिभिः इत्युक्ते पुरोवासिभिः, नागरिकैः, नगरवासिभिः. शेषाः, whatever is left behind with all that befitting bad remarks. शेषाः सदृशाः दिक्प्रलापाः. सदृशाः इत्युक्ते अस्मिन् सन्दर्भे उचिताः धिक्कारवचनानि इति.
अस्तु महोदय, धन्यवादाः.
राम महादेवन.
Namaste Mahodaya.
Namaste.
In Shloka 10, Bharata says Ayodhya Matavi Bhutam Pitra Bhratra Cha Badhitam. Iti. That is without Rama, Ayodhya becomes an Atavi iti. Rama when Lakshmana goes to take the blessings of his mother,
yes, Sumitra
says,
Ayodhya Matavim.
Ayodhya Matavim. So there is a parallel between Ramayana and Bhasa. Thank you.
So,
just wanted to bring it to your
yes. Then Jairam Mahodaya.
Namo Namah.
Namo Namah.
In poem 13, Atra idam griham tat pratiman rupasya. Pratiman rupasya ekam padam asti va? Pratiman rupasya.
Atra Raja Pratima Rupena Avastitaha iti.
Okay.
Nrupasya na Rajabhavanam nrupasya bhavati, kintu Pratimagraham Pratiman nrupasya bhavati. Pratima Rupi nrupasya.
Oh, Pratima Rupi Nripa. Thank you, madam.
Punyah. Hemavati Shankar.
The 11th shlokam, Seshaha Sadashaha. I was also going to give the meaning as I understood. Anyway, you explain. Thank you.
Now, if you have any other this thing, definitely you can share.
No, the same thing I had written it while writing the Anvayam. So I wanted to say this is how I understood. So I raised my hand. But meanwhile, you explained it the same thing. So nothing. I did. Thank you, sir.
Whoever else is there.
Madam, this Baddha Chiram, what is the meaning of Baddha Chiram?
Baddha is like bound by Valkala. That means wearing. Baddha ityukte.
Chiram.
Chira ityukte Valkalam. That bark.
Valkalam.
Maybe that in Tamil, that chire, that sari, that must have been come. That Baddha is wearing, like she has been. No, Rama has been seen in that. Baddha tied. They say I tie a sari, I tie a dhoti. It is different way of expressing you. It can be tying or it can be wearing. So Baddha Chira, who tied Valkala.
Atam Chira Mena Saha Baddha Chira Tam.
Satyam. नास्ति इति मन्ये राममहादेवन् पुनः अस्ति वा किमपि
संशयः 13th shloka it says in last pada vina pranamam padhikai upasyate ityasti tatra vina pranamam iti kutra anveti idam griham vina pranamam
idam griham, that idam griham should be taken for both the sentences. Atra 13th one.
13.
अत्र किं भवति पथिकैः विना प्रणामम् उपास्यते. He just Sumantra wants to bring in the similarities of a Rajaprasada and a Pratima Graha. Even here Ikshvaku Rajanaha santi tatra Rajaprasadepi Dasharatha Sadrishaha Nripaha bhavanti. Atrapi aunatyam asti, it has high towers and all that. It has been very beautiful architecture. Sarvam asti. Kintu atra vyatyayaha kaha. What is the difference here? Though it resembles Harmya Durlabhaha, he says, it has surpassed the beauty of the palatial buildings, of course. But the difference here is Apratiharikagataihi ayantritaihi patikaihi. So people here, they are not stopped. You cannot enter a palace without, usually you should have a valid reason, and the Dwarapala should allow you.
Yes.
Though the king wants to, like even in Sudama Krishna Katha, Sahapi Dwarapalaihi Nivaritaha Tata. So this is not a place. Patikaha, the whoever people, the Yatrikaha. Pathika is the way.
Wayfarers, yeah.
Wayfarers. They can visit this place without anybody checking or stopping them. And ayantrita is, you need not be compelled to do such as usually when you are in a king's sabha assembly, you should follow certain decorum. Here nobody is there to do force you to do all this. And pranamam vina, in the sense here, on their own, if they feel like saluting, let them do. But there is no such strict rule that they have to salute these pratimas. That is how there is a harsh difference between that Rajaprasada and this Pratimagraha.
Astu Mahoday.
Anybody else? Let us samapayamaha. Question is there? Aishwarya says, could Baddhachiram mean with only one cloth tied around the body? As monks do that. Scanty clothing in Astu. Tat Adhika, mainly this is regarding Rama wearing that bark garments. That is not princely garments. That's all. Astu. Ram, yes, Antima Avakasham Dadami. Vadatu Mahodaya.
In the same sloka 13, idam griham tat pratiman rupasya naha. This naha, what does it imply?
Naha is asmakam. Naha pratima grihasya, pratiman rupasya. Our kings, our king who has been made into a statue. Naha is asmakam.
Okay, thank you.
Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayaha. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om shanti shanti shanti. Dhanyavadaha. Shubharatrihi. Agrima Somavasare Sardha Shadvadane Punarmilamaha. Don't feel bad because I gave a few these things. Because first of all, it is it's a drama, and let us enjoy it as a drama. That was my this thing. It's unnecessary discussions that lead to controversies, and moreover, I'm not the right person to handle it. That is why I requested you. If there are any other, not that you are strictly prohibited by your opinions, you can definitely voice here and there. But about each character, what they did right or wrong, that let us avoid. That's all. Astu va, dhanyavada.